First agenda item. Oh, minutes. Do we have any
Yes.
motions to approve or changes?
Move we approve the minutes from
Mary Ann
July 20th.
made a motion to approve.
Second.
Jill seconds it. Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll have Julie with Development Services.
Yes, we have two agenda items for development review. They're both Pelican Point Subdivision. We have both the preliminary plat and the final plat tonight. So the Pelican Point Subdivision is a proposed subdivision of 25 lots on 6.64 acres located at the intersection of Delmore Drive and Hunselman Road. It is located just directly south of the Swan Crossing subdivision. These 25 lots will front onto Hunselman Road. The construction plans were pending approval at the time the staff report was written, but have since been approved by our engineering department. All other utilities besides some drainage improvements are currently installed, are existing, and will serve the development, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. We do recommend approval of both the preliminary plat and the final plat.
Anybody have any discussion? Do we have a motion?
I'll move to approve preliminary and final. Is that okay?
Yes.
I second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. I would also like to welcome Gail Hode-Coley to
Coley
planning.
Hode.
Gail, okay.
Coley Hode.
That one. Gail,
Yeah, there you go.
to planning. We look forward to serving with you.
Thank you very much.
The next item is our Development Services Monthly Development Report. You'll see that we had two minor plats and a major plat, which was just approved, the Pelican Point subdivision. And then the last page of the staff report does show our monthly permit activity. You will see that we're going to have a big uptick in the valuations, but not in the fees collected. For the week and a half, 2 weeks since the hurricane, we have issued approximately $20,000 in worth of electrical permits, but of course electrical permits have been waived for the fees, so we are quite busy.
Yes.
And I'd be happy to answer any questions over the development report and permit activity. If there's none, I have one final announcement. Rick Madrid, our building official, has been promoted to our assistant director. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. He has vacation planned. So we're very excited. He will actually be retaining his title of building official as well, so it's going to be a dual role until we find someone to eventually take over. We've posted for an assistant building official, and hopefully we'll find an excellent candidate to fill that role and then eventually transition that assistant into the building official. So for the foreseeable future, Rick will be both our assistant director and building official. And then I don't know if y'all have met Larry Bowden. He is, or
No.
Baden. He is our one of our planners on staff. He is in charge of the Metropolitan Planning Organization, our transportation planning division, our operation, and he's been helping and filling in on the current planning side since Will's departure.
Welcome.
And
Welcome
you've been
aboard.
promoted to director since our last planning commission meeting,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Congratulations on
Congratulations.
that.
Thank
Yes, yes. Everybody's shifting and moving. I like that.
We're a little,
Shaking it up.
it's an interesting time to be promoted.
Yeah.
Well, it
A
is during the
hurricane.
hurricane. So how do
Just-
you
yes.
think overall the city fared?
I think we fared really well.
Looks
I'm
like everybody,
amazed at how far we've come. I don't know if
Yes.
any of y'all stayed or if you were
I stayed.
out the very next day, but we have come a long, long way, and there's been so many people that have really helped us both locally and our city partners in Austin and other areas of the state that have
Yes.
come in
I
and
mean, I
helped.
saw them from Austin working with the traffic
With the
lights. It
traffic
looks
lights,
like
thank
y'all
goodness.
really,
That was one of
really.
the worst
Oh
things
my
in the
God, that was the
world.
worst thing going to an intersection. It's like,
Well, people
And
were
they were
being
running.
idiots. I'm
Yes,
just-
I saw 2 wrecks and I thought, hello, nobody's stopping, and it's like craziness. And even the looting now, they're referring to it as undocumented shopping, so we've just got so much going on locally.
It's sad.
Anyhow, well, good. Yeah, it seems like everything really meshed and city did a top-notch job, I think, so.
We still have a lot of recovery to do, but we.
Oh, yes.
think
I do
we
have a
did
quick
really
question.
well.
In regards to outside contractors, is the city experiencing any kind of problems more so than out of the ordinary with out-of-town contractors actually coming in and getting their licenses and everything like that? And can you kind of explain to me what exactly the city is trying to do to help the people be aware of the scammers that are out there?
We've been putting out a lot of information. I don't know if you've, on the city's Facebook page, on the city's page, we shared it with the Advocate. Southbridge Street Live even did a segment on what to look for off of information that we prepared. So we do have the, helpful hints about checking and making sure that your contractor has a license with us, checking to make sure that they have the appropriate permits, get your scope and bid in writing before any work is done. Limit or don't give deposits or purchase the supplies yourself for the contractor to get started. So there's a lot of information online. We are registering contractors, and we have a lot of contractors that are complying. Not all out-of-town contractors are necessarily
No.
bad, and we always tell people that an experienced contractor is going to have a very strong online presence. So, you really want to look for the experienced contractor, your local experienced contractors or your out-of-town experienced
Oh,
contractors.
and get references too.
It comes down to the experience. I mean, even a local person that woke up the day after the hurricane and decided to become a fence builder
Yes.
is maybe not the best choice over an out-of-town company that has 20-plus years of fence building experience. So we are on the lookout. Our inspectors were working weekends to try and catch unpermitted and unlicensed contractors and unpermitted work. There's the investigation fees and the enforcement process, municipal court process for those that are found to be in violation.
Is there any kind of like a list or something where people could go to of people that have been red flags, so to say, that have been known as, been reported as scamming or anything like that? Because I've had a lot of customers ask about that.
No, I mean, right now we have very, very few instances where we know, and we've been turning that over to our legal department, and we do have the list of the contractor license, people that have been registered and received that license with us. Right now, we only have one contractor that we will be recommending to the Board of Appeals and Adjustments that is kind of our construction board to remove their license, and that's working through the process. And so we actually have not received a lot. So, and if people feel like they were taken advantage of, we encourage them to call us and let us know and give us that details and that information, because then we can then take that to the board and recommend that those contractors.
Okay, so like
license.
local contractors like myself that are out in it every single day, we hear horror stories every single day from people that are telling us. So, being from the city and being local here, obviously want to protect the best interests of the people here. So as a contractor, can I like take these instances that are given to me and report them, or
It
what?
would
I
be
mean, how
best-
should I do?
It would be best if those individuals contacted us.
Okay, it would be best if the customers themselves, okay,
Yes.
and I could pass that information along.
Yes.
And I could give that to other contractors, they could do the
Please
same
do.
thing for the local, okay, good, thank you.
That was robust. I love it. Yeah, just reference. All right. Anybody have anything else? If not, we are adjourned. Thank you all very much for your time, and welcome aboard.
Welcome.